But the short version is that I didn't grow up in a family that was a church family or Christian family, and so I was a hell raising, beer drinking kid, and I married my wife, and she's, we've been dating for years, and she never said anything about this Jesus stuff, but we get married, and she remembered she was a Baptist, and so decides we're going to church, and I'm like, who are you? I'm not going to church. Sunday's when you drink beer and watch football.
This is right after you get married.
Yeah, like 2 weeks after we get married. She had a fit and stormed out. Of course, we're in Nashville. There's more Baptists than people, so she stormed out and found a Baptist church in about 30 seconds to join, and those Baptist people prayed for her heathen husband, and so this went on for about a year. It was not a good start to my marriage, and so I was in this sales thing, and I go to the sales conference, and the guy in the sales conference stands up and answers every question I had about anything, and then at the end he answered a question I didn't have, which is, he said, if you don't know this man named Jesus, you need to get to know him, because it's going to change your life. It's going to revolutionize everything, because you'll learn to serve rather than you'll be a giver rather than a taker, and people can smell it when you're in sales if you're a taker. You need to be a giver. And I went home, told my wife we're going to church, and she's like, who are you, and what'd you do with my husband? So I wandered in the back door of this little Pentecostal church, about 400 people, and they were raising their hands like they knew the answer to some question. It scared me to death. I told Sharon, if they get snakes out, I'm out of here. And so that old pastor led me to the Lord shortly thereafter and baptized me, and I had the the church later grew to about 10,000 people. Wow. And in the 80s, and the big mega church movement type of thing. But I had the honor a year ago this month of preaching his funeral.